Hello, I'm Jason Hackett, morning anchor at KOCO 5 News. Thank you for joining us for the Urban League's 2021 Gala. It is my pleasure to once again serve as your MC today. The Urban League does great work in the Oklahoma City community. Make sure you review the annual program book on the Urban League's website at urbanleagueok.org to see the positive impact the Urban League has on individuals, children, and families in central Oklahoma. You can also tweet the Urban League on Twitter, Instagram, and then like them on Facebook at Urban League OK. As a United Way partner agency, the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City continues to provide much-needed services to the community with professional staff, outstanding volunteers, and a dedicated board of directors that bring a diverse set of skills to the agency. Okay, so to get us started, representing the Urban League Board of Directors, please welcome Mrs. Erin Wilcox.
Welcome to the Urban League's 2021 Virtual Gala. I'm Erin Wilcox with Cox Communications and Chair of the Urban League Board of Directors. For 74 years, the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City has represented our community's underserved members through our after-school, affordable housing, workforce development, and social justice programs. 2020 was an unusual year. Social distancing, virtual learning, working remotely, and endless virtual meetings. Many of the unique challenges presented by the pandemic share a common thread: separation. Conversely, being apart has introduced new ways to connect, collaborate, and grow together. In celebration of our resiliency through these trying times, our gala theme this year is We Are One, emphasizing our unity despite the separation created by COVID-19. Today, we reflect on how far we have come and look forward to what the future has in store. We will pay homage to our awardees and new lifetime members who play a vital role in the Urban League's endeavors. Please help me congratulate our awardees and lifetime members, and let's celebrate how the Urban League is doing great things in the community.
Today's celebration would not be possible without the support of our many friends and partners. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you for today's event. Thank you again to all of the sponsors for supporting the Urban League. The Urban League celebrates the outstanding work of an Urban League employee each year. The Employee of the Year Award is named the Janice Scott Lee Employee of the Year Award, which is given to an outstanding employee of the Urban League. Working for the Urban League is more than a job, it's a mission. This statement is the embodiment of Mrs. Janet Scott Lee's 25 years of dedicated and loyal employment with the League. During her employment, she served in several capacities, including vice president, interim president, and CEO. She also chronicled the Urban League's history and was always a vivacious part of the Urban League movement. The recipient of the Janice Scott Lee Employee of the Year Award goes to employees of the Urban League School Age Program. The COVID-19 pandemic impacted the Urban League of Oklahoma City Youth Program clients in the areas of food insecurity, access to technology, academic decline, behavior issues, and challenges with emotional well-being. The program has always thrived as an after-school program tutoring students who attend low-performing schools who need that extra help increasing their academic skills in reading, math, and science. Since the pandemic, the Urban League of Oklahoma City's education program expanded its services to meet the needs of children and families. During the year 2020 to the present, the School Age Program team maintained a safe, caring, and impactful learning experience for over 300 children when schools were shut down and virtual learning was challenging for children and their families. Please help me congratulate Lynetta Smith, Dee Liggins, Stephanie Moore, Shaquila Garcia, and Cedric Curran Moore.
When the pandemic started, I think that we were all afraid.
We were really able to see the impact of how COVID affected our families who were already struggling prior to COVID. And they really, the team just really stepped up and just to help out our families in so many ways.
I have a passion to work with these kids because I love working with my community. I love to nourish and educate everyone.
My passion is children. I have an associate's degree in pre-education, and I just love to work with children. It feels amazing and wonderful to be recognized.
People used to ask us, what do we do? And now they ask us, what all do you do? Because they recognize that we do so much for the community, serving kids, serving meals, helping people with housing and everything. And I just love that. Having an opportunity to work with children in a community where mental health is not promoted as much
So not only do we address the social needs of students here, but being able to address the mental health needs of students here, provide just a total care for our students.
This is the best team ever, working with me for a common cause, to make sure that our children didn't have any food insecurities, to make sure that our doors were open for their remote learning, and just to be able to assist them and help guide them through this unfamiliar time. When I think about Stephanie, when I think about Cedric, when I think about Miss Sunshine, Mr. James, I am so excited.
It's an honor and a blessing to be recognized.
The Lisa Lee Evans Making a Difference Scholarship Award is presented to a broadcasting, strategic communications, public relations, or journalism major that has completed an internship at the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City. Now, that recipient must show significant evidence of service to their community through community service and community involvement. Lisa Lee Evans was a news anchorwoman for K4 in Oklahoma City. She enrolled in the University of Oklahoma, graduating with a BA in journalism in 1991. Now, while at OU, Lee was a great source of inspiration for other minority students and made a significant difference in their lives by her example of diligent work to achieve goals and dreams. Kendall Walton is the 2021 Lisa Lee Evans Scholarship recipient and public relations intern with the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City. She grew up in Choctaw, Oklahoma with her mom and graduated high school in 2007. Kendall went out to find what she wanted to do with her life while traveling the country and meeting new people along the way. She's currently a sophomore at Rose State College with plans to graduate in December of 2021. Kendall works for Rose State College's Center for Success, Inclusion, and Diversity. She also participates in the Spectrum Alliance and helps create on-campus LGBTQ+ events. Kendall also works for the Rose State Media Group, producing news articles, photographs, and videos about the campus or community news. Kendall received the Rose State College 2020-2021 Humanities Student of the Year and Diversity Champion Awards. Big congratulations to Kendall Walton.
I really like the fact that we do a lot of community outreach, and so that's something I want to work closely with, whether it's volunteering my time or just being there to help and having those resources for the community. After this internship, I would love nothing more than to work with the community.
Okay, the next two awards are for Volunteer of the Year. The Volunteer of the Year award recognizes individuals who provide outstanding volunteer service in one or more programs or events during the year. Felix Duracell was born in 1958 in Kansas City, Missouri, to the late Joan Duracell. Being a single parent, Joan had difficulty raising Felix. He eventually moved in with his great uncle and aunt. After graduation, Felix joined the United States Marines and served his country valiantly for 3 years as a machine gunner. Felix volunteered his time with Urban League Back to School, ULWF Senior Summit and Christmas Giveaway, Kaleo Foundation, Kingdom First Builders, financial Christmas donations with the UL Workforce Program, Mount Olive Senior Cottages Christmas Dinner, and TRG Consulting. Felix's professional accomplishments include being the founder of the Next Step in Life, Inc., a nonprofit program focusing on being a positive and motivating force for helping ex- and first-time offenders. Next Step in Life, Inc. helps by successfully reintegrating them back into society and connecting them with their families, children, and loved ones. Felix is also the executive director for Prepaid Legal Services. Congratulations, Felix Duracell.
Well, it's all about helping another human being. That's what I feel that, the world is about. I'm not doing this to be in front of lights and cameras and that. I want people to see me walking the walk, talking the talk, being with people, and helping people. But thank you. God bless everybody.
Daryl Strong Jr. is an avid media utilization practitioner. He is passionate about helping others harness the power of media to support both education and community outcomes. In his current capacity, Daryl has worked with several leading state agencies, early childhood and community organizations, including working closely with the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City. He is a graduate of Langston University and a recipient of the Oklahoma Next Gen Under 30 Award.
A lot of the work that I've done with the Urban League has been with their school-age program. So we've contributed programs focusing on family engagement and school readiness. Oh, it feels great. I'm not one that's big on, awards. I just enjoy doing the work, but I appreciate it.
When a person decides to be identified with an organization for life, it is a monumental commitment. When that commitment is given to the Urban League, it means that the person wants to be involved with the mission, policies, and work of the League for their entire journey on this earth. They're letting the world know that they are dedicated to the vision and work of the Urban League movement, and they are willing to spend a lifetime to help the League live up to its mission. This year, we are proud to welcome some extraordinary people into the ranks of Life membership. We'll learn about each member throughout our event here. Let's meet a few now.
I work at Urban League because I really believe in the mission of Urban League, which is to empower African American families and other minorities reach financial security and social equality. And so that's a real passion of mine. And so it's a perfect fit for my life, my work, and my ministry. Well, it's a big commitment because as I look at being a mother and a grandmother, I want my children and my grandchildren to know that you have to be a part of something bigger than yourself so that you can make an impact in life and in society. And so being a lifetime member of Urban League gives me an opportunity not only to work as an employee, but continue to reach out into the community and make that impact.
I was lucky enough to be introduced to the Urban League around 3 years ago as a board member, and have just been inspired by the work that they do in the local communities, and been privileged to be a part of the team here.
Seeing the events unfold of the past year with the pandemic and watching how quickly the Urban League was able to pivot, provide opportunities for people through their different programs that they have, as well as making sure that their own employees had a safe environment to work in. It's just been extremely impressive, and we're just humbled to be a part of the organization.
The Leisha D. Swain Ross Award is given to a resident of Oklahoma County in the age range of 18 to 40 years old who exhibits strong leadership, made an outstanding contribution to the community in the areas of civic and social involvement, and have shown a commitment to improving the entire community. Jonathan Blake Williams Jr., better known by his stage name JB, is the recipient of the 2021 Leisha D. Swain Ross Award. JB is a hip-hop artist and actor from Oklahoma City. His rhymes have been recognized by Chuck D of Public Enemy, who stated that JB's music has the potential to change the world. In 2014, his commercial work earned JB a regional Emmy. JB is also an activist and community leader and has been a leading voice in the Justice for Julius campaign. JB led and organized a 131-mile walk from Oklahoma City to the Oklahoma State Penitentiary to raise awareness for Julius Jones. JB is an educator as well. JB partnered with the Oklahoma Council on Economic Education and Citizens Bank to create Money Moves, a financial literacy program for high school students. JB also partnered with OK County Boys and Girls Club to implement a music education program for area high school students. JB is also an adjunct professor at ACM at UCO, teaching college hip-hop studies. In 2017, JB became an ownership partner of the historic Tower Theater here in Oklahoma City and is in the process of working on other developments in Northeast Oklahoma City. A big congratulations to JB.
I'm passionate about the city most of all, and I'm passionate about my community. I'm passionate about the East Side. Those are the things that are important to me. Everything I do for my city. Everything I do for my community. It lifts me up. It gives me energy. Anytime you can win anything, it's definitely a blessing. Growing up, I wasn't the kid who won awards. You know what I mean? So. And to win an award for time I put in and, my love for my community is even better.
The Urban League's Education and Family Development Program specializes in supporting minority children. The program ensures improvement in school through academic enrichment in subjects of science, literacy, technology, and math. The program also promotes social and personal skills development and parents and caregivers by providing them tools to create environments and experiences that support their child's academic success.
I believe that all children deserve the same education, regardless of what they look like.
I'm a single mom, and COVID-19 hit hard. I was looking for affordable childcare assistance because I didn't have any other options. It's necessary because in this area, we have a lot of parents that don't have help.
Mainly the backgrounds these kids come from are probably single parent homes or students that need extra help in school, but parents can't fully provide that. The thing about our community is we have that drive. We see a need and we try our best to meet that need, and I love it. this place is a safe place, a safe haven for students. If not for the Urban League program, I feel that some of these kids would possibly be, of course, making decisions that would not lead them down the right road, will probably drop out of school because they're like, I just can't make it. I don't have anybody supporting me. And so we do get that beautiful opportunity of intervening in their lives early to let them know that, hey, you can make it, you can be this person, you can do whatever you put your mind to.
She's learning a lot. Like, she'll read something, I'll be like, how did you know how to spell that word? She's like, Urban League.
I'm very thankful that the Urban League provides that technology for these students to stay engaged in learning.
Urban League not only is just assisting with the online virtual learning, but they also taught her a lot of different other skills as well.
Here at the Urban League, we provide them with those tools, how to be a young adult, how to be respectful, how to ask questions, and how to be someone. And I feel like providing them with those tools will help them to become academically successful.
The staff and teachers are amazing. Everyone I've come across have been super sweet, generous, and genuine.
The good thing about these kids, of course, they're full of energy. They will definitely bring a smile to your face every single day. And that's what I love about teaching and being an educator in general. Each child is different. We need a place like the Urban League to provide students with a fun, safe environment.
I want to fully thank everybody that has played a part in this Urban League virtual learning assistance, and I will hope that you all continue to help me and along with many other parents get through this as well. I really appreciate Urban League.
The Urban League affiliates across the nation have auxiliaries designed to help support local affiliates. The Guild plays an instrumental role in connecting the Urban League to its communities by raising funds that allow the League to deliver programs. The other volunteer auxiliary targets young professionals ages 21 to 40 to empower their communities and change lives through volunteerism, philanthropy, and membership development. Here to tell you more about their auxiliaries are Miss Kulonda Ogles, OKC Urban League Guild President, and Mr. Jarrell Muir, OKC Urban League Young Professional President.
Greetings. I'm Kulonda Ogles, President of the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City's auxiliary, the Guild. The Guild is an organization of members comprised of people that are 40 years and above that have a passion for serving our community. We are so fortunate to partner with our affiliate, Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City, under the direction of Dr. Valerie Thompson. We're excited to be an active affiliate of the National Council of Urban League Guilds under the direction of Mr. Bobby Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, our program needs you. What you can add to our organization is time, talent, and treasure. This year, we experienced extreme challenges with the global pandemic, but our members, we didn't sit down. We galvanized. Ladies and gentlemen, we distributed masks. During the election season, we registered voters. Ladies and gentlemen, there are still many more tasks to do. What we need from you is for you to join the movement. Become a member of the Guild. We look forward to serving with you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Daryl Muir, President of the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City Young Professionals. On behalf of the young professionals, we want to thank you for attending this year's annual gala, celebrating 74 years of excellence from our affiliate right here in Oklahoma City. This year specifically, a year plagued by a pandemic, protests, and political turmoil, we are reminded once again of the importance of the work still to be done in our community and the importance of an organization like the Urban League. We encourage everyone to follow along with and join the Urban League movement. And to our young leaders explicitly, ages 21 to 40, please connect with us. We are one, and that can't be true without you. Thank you.
Briefly, we want to congratulate and recognize Ms. Shani Nilly, a valued employee who is celebrating 25 wonderful years at the Urban League.
When I started at the Urban League, I was an unpaid intern, and I had no plans on being at the Urban League past 24 months. But over time, in a place of helping people, it just became who I was. Urban League is who I am. So 25 years, it went by in a blink, and it's just me.
And because you've been with us 25 years, I want to say thank you for being such a wonderful employee, value employee.
Thank you, Valerie.
You're so welcome.
And now it's time to meet a few more of our new life members.
I'm involved with the Urban League because I'm really passionate about the services that we offer to the community, and I just feel really strongly about the impact that we make. I made this commitment because I want to be a part of it forever, for always.
I think for our community to grow, for our state to grow, for our country to grow, it takes a commitment from lots of different types of people to recognize that everybody brings value to a community, and those different voices, those different perspectives, people that look and think differently are really important as we think about what type of community we want to have in the future. And we certainly don't want to be a community where certain groups of people are excluded or underrepresented. And so I think it's really important in the future for us to have a place where people can share ideas, where people can have respectful dialogue, where people can have opportunities that bring them to places they never imagined possible. That's the reason I'm involved with the Urban League. I'm proud to be a supporter of the Urban League.
The Workforce and Career Development Program helps strengthen the economic well-being of Oklahoma County's African American families and other families living in poverty by increasing sustainable employment and self-sufficiency. The Urban League provides industry-recognized certification, job training, face-to-face connection with employers, and access to jobs in high-demand occupations. The Urban League's workforce program has a well-established record of providing technology, tools, and resources to help individuals connect with employers that recognize the value of an inclusive and diverse work environment. The Housing and Financial Literacy Program provides clients with a foundation to learn financial skills like budgeting, credit counseling, and debt management to improve financial and/or housing stability. The Urban League provides access to affordable housing through their rental properties and supportive services such as homebuyer education, employment assistance, and youth development to residents by providing wrap-around services.
So for me, it was single-parent home. It was seeing my mom work 2 and 3 jobs. My mom used to ask us every Christmas, you guys want the lights on or you guys want presents?
We try to assist people in finding employment, and we also try to deal with the gaps between the job and the person. I like to think of us as connecting the dots.
I'm studying right now for my bachelor's in science, and I'll be the second person to receive a bachelor's degree in our family.
Well, Mr. Ellison came to us by way of one of our employer partners, Courtesy Transport, and he was working there, and he had just mentioned to one of his leaders at his job that he was struggling with trying to figure out how he was going to pay his tuition. We were able to decide that we would help him with his tuition because we think it's very important for him being a young African-American male that was on track to complete a degree. We want to make sure that happened. And so we were able to pay some of his tuition to help him be able to enroll in the next semester.
So forever grateful for that. It's a blessing because when you come from the places I come from and you don't realize how much progress, it just keeps you from having.
He was so used to not really getting help from others, and he didn't really believe that it was available to him. And so he was very gracious in saying to me, well, thank you for even trying. If you can't, I still appreciate that you tried.
It's kind of really a big part that Urban League, I believe, could play in my life as well as others. It's just to give opportunity and availability to show that there is someone who cares, there is someone who's willing to function for you.
And I think he's gonna be a great example to give back and share with others their successes so that the domino effect can continue to take place.
On the Northeast side, we have a senior community that gives safe, healthy living environment, which is not offered much on the Northeast side.
It's hard for people as an individual to find a suitable place because others that have made it hard.
It gives you so much joy to help someone that needs the financial help to find a safe and healthy living environment, because if they don't have that, they are scared. Our apartments here, or cottages, are all bills paid. The residents, they have resident activities that go on, that they can build a community within inside of a community.
I like to get involved with the different things that's happening in the community. I like to have projects.
It's nice. It's just our little oasis from the rest of the world.
I'm one of the first tenants that moved in, not the very first one, but one of the first ones. I think it's a nice place to live because we all throw together. I just think it's a nice place on the east side.
Urban League is a place that really has a passion for serving the community. We like to reach out into the community and see what the need is and try to fulfill that need. We also want to educate the community about the different issues that are preventing them from being successful. There's so many social issues that we have that are in the way of people being successful. And we want to make sure that people are educated about those things, so when it's time to go vote, you know what to vote on. And when it's time to elect officials, you know who's going to be the best officials that represent what your needs are. And so Urban League is just a voice in the community. It's a trusted voice. We value that, and we appreciate people for allowing us to serve them.
Our next award here goes to the Urban League Board Member of the Year. The Board of Directors established this award in 1989 to honor one of its members who has given excellent service as a board member. Tonight's Urban League Board Member of the Year goes to Mr. Brandon Slayton. Mr. Slayton serves as the Urban League's first vice chair of the board and serves on a variety of committees and task forces. At the beginning of COVID, Mr. Slayton initiated the Urban League's COVID-19 task force and chaired the committee. At Dell, Brandon is an experienced regional sales director with a demonstrated history of working in the information technology and services industry. He is a strong sales professional, skilled in sales, partner relationship management, storage customer relationship management, and go-to-market strategy. Mr. Slayton manages a diverse team of managers and sales professionals that deliver end-to-end solutions and IT expertise to Dell resellers and end users.
The organization is amazing from the top down. The people are so passionate about what they do. It's hard not to get wrapped up into that and get involved. You know, and growing up early on, I was fortunate to be raised by a single mom who was very involved in the community and taught us the importance of giving back to those around you, especially for those in need. And so I've been fortunate to have the opportunity to work with the Urban League in this capacity and continue that legacy that my mom has taught us. I'm fortunate to be involved and surrounded by so many talented, skilled, and very deserving people. So to be nominated for this award is very humbling and it's an honor. I really couldn't be more happy for it.
The 2020 Jay Galt Corporate Partner Award is presented to Microsoft Corporation. This award was established in 2005 to honor one of the Urban League's most dedicated board members, Mr. Jay Galt. This award is presented to a corporation or organization in Central Oklahoma for outstanding commitment to equality and service through leadership, civic engagement, and philanthropy and community development as well. The Urban League received Microsoft hardware valued at over $10,000, gaming stations, laptops, Microsoft tablets, over 100 Xbox games, gaming headphones, office supplies, VR headsets, gaming computers, and monitors. The equipment allowed the Urban League to add fun options for students during their break from academic enrichment. Microsoft also provided training opportunities for Urban League staff as well. Accepting the award on behalf of Microsoft is Nancy Winans Garrison. Mrs. Winans Garrison attended Oklahoma City Public Schools and graduated from Northwest Classen High School. She received a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and a Master's in Education in Counseling Psychology from the University of Oklahoma. She also received a Juris Doctor degree from Oklahoma City University School of Law. Nancy is a member of the Oklahoma Bar Association and licensed in the Western District for Oklahoma. Nancy currently works for Microsoft Corporation as a hub associate in Microsoft Store Direct Sales and Support.
I'm passionate about the Urban League. The Urban League has always been one of my favorite charities because I see Urban League do a lot of good for children in the community and also for assisting young adults with finding employment and job training. I contacted the Urban League and they were able to get donations of equipment, Xboxes and Surfaces from Microsoft, and Microsoft donated the equipment from our store.
Join me once more in congratulating a few more of our life members.
I make a lifetime commitment because there are folks who have made a lifetime commitment towards me. I think this commitment is something that we've chosen to participate in a lifetime because they're still coming. Children are still coming, and we want to keep doing what we can to elevate those that are coming up after us.
This is helping me build my legacy for my family. It's also allowing me to be a role model for my boys. I talk to them all the time about joining organizations that give back and serve. One of the things that I hope that the Urban League, and I know that the Urban League will continue, is STEAM education. It is very important that our kids not learn just the trades of STEAM, but to be educated in STEAM and know the importance of technology, science, math, engineering, and all those good things if they want to have a successful future.
The next award is the Velona P. Cutler Award. The award honors the memory of Miss Velona P. Cutler and is the Urban League's most prestigious one. It was established on November 16th, 1950 by the Urban League membership. It is presented at the direction of the Urban League Board of Directors to individuals in recognition of their meritorious and outstanding service in building better human relations and for the advancement of the general welfare of all citizens of Oklahoma City. The 2021 Velona P. Cutler Award is presented to Mr. Horace Stevenson. Horace opened his first restaurant, Horace's Grill, in 1968. He joined the McDonald's management program in 1977, and 10 years later, he purchased his first of many McDonald's franchises. As a business owner, Horace says he prioritizes giving back to the community that gave him his start. Throughout the years, he has mentored many young people, and he established the Horace Stevenson Foundation to support youth and education programs. For several years, his private foundation awarded scholarships to high school students located in Oklahoma City. Mr. Stevenson quietly invests in the community, including the recent homeland development on Northeast 36th and Lincoln. Mr. Stevenson continues to step up to help the community when needed. Congratulations to Mr. Horace Stevenson, the 2021 recipient of the Velona P. Cutler Award.
When I became a McDonald's operator, I knew I had to give back to the community. Over the years, yes, my wife and I, Jean, we've been lifetime members of the Urban League, and we've been supporters of the Urban League for, I know, at least 40 years. Thank you very much for the award. We will cherish it.
And now, it is our pleasure to welcome the president and CEO of the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City, Dr. Valerie Thompson. Since 1999, Dr. Valerie Thompson has served as the second female president and CEO for the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City in the affiliate's 74-year history. As a recipient of numerous accolades and serving on local and national boards, Dr. Thompson is a passionate advocate for issues that affect African Americans and the underserved.
Hello, I'm Valerie Thompson, President and CEO of the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City. Thank you for joining us for our 2021 virtual gala. Our theme this year is We Are One. Over our 74-year history, the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City has promoted and championed equity and equality for African Americans, other minorities, and the poor in the Oklahoma City metropolitan area. As a United Way partner agency, the Urban League directly operates affordable housing programs, educational programs, workforce training, and poverty eliminating initiatives, touching some 8,500 people annually. The Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City is the agency that works to eliminate the disparities that exist in the African American community, and we work to find resources and solutions to close the gaps. The Urban League is the agency of choice in the work of diversity and inclusion. The Urban League's programs strengthen the economic well-being of Oklahoma County's African American families and other families living in poverty by increasing educational opportunities, providing connectivity to sustainable employment, and directing individuals to pathways to self-sufficiency. The Urban League is committed to helping the community break the poverty cycle. 2020 took on new challenges with COVID-19, increased racial tensions, and increased economic insecurities in the African American community in Oklahoma City. Due to the increases of police brutality and civil unrest in the United States, and after the deaths of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, the Urban League's community convening and social justice program have been redesigned to be more intentional. The Urban League has a long history of cultural competency and community partnerships that make our organization a safe place and vital resource for discussing racial issues and programs that seek to end generational poverty in the African American community. Before the killings of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Rashard Brooks, the Urban League was working on the racial injustices in the African American community in Oklahoma. Since the protests, civic and business leaders have sought and continue to seek the opinion of the Urban League on racial issues. The COVID-19 crisis was an unprecedented situation. The African American challenges, insecurities, and deep-rooted emotional, mental, and physical stress have allowed the Urban League to rethink our delivery systems and be more accommodating to our clients' everyday living demands. The Urban League is grateful for the support from you and all of our community stakeholders. Your gifts, your dollars to the Urban League are not only leveraged to provide a positive return on investment for Oklahoma City, your gifts help thousands of lives each year. We are extremely grateful to each of you, our friends of the Urban League. You continue to support the work of the Urban League. And when individuals, corporations, foundations, and public funding sources are making tough choices, our supporters recognize that an investment in the Urban League is a sound investment. The Urban League has a solid history of helping the community, and each of you can also have a role in empowering our community by helping the Urban League. This 2021 virtual event is very special. So I want to pause and congratulate all of our award winners. Their contributions to this community and to our state are extraordinary examples of great people in our community that help make Oklahoma City a better place to live. I also want to acknowledge and thank the Urban League Board of Directors who have given their time, their talent, and treasures. You know, we have a mantra at the Urban League. Once an Urban Leaguer, always an Urban Leaguer. And this will be true for our following board members who are completing their terms with the Urban League. Matt Klaus with Alliance Bank, Rich Kincaid with UPS, John Rule with Integris, and Brandon Slayton with Dell. To each of you, the Urban League thanks you for supporting us and being wonderful board members. I am now pleased to present to you the following board officers for the 2021-2022 fiscal year.
Our board chair, Aaron Wilcox. Our first vice chair, James Mouton. Our second vice chair, Andre Caldwell. Our treasurer, Jake Whitmore. And our secretary, Chelsea McKnight.
In accordance with the Urban League bylaws, there can be no fewer than 15 directors and no more than 25 individuals on the Urban League Board of Directors. The Urban League Board of Directors are listed in the agency's annual report. I'll conclude by saying 2020 was a year of separation and challenges, but we did not stop. Moving toward our 75th year service to Oklahoma City, the Urban League continues to press forward to help each other because we are one.
The Urban League's Community Convening and Social Justice Program provides education and advocacy on the barriers African Americans, other minorities, and the impoverished face in employment, academic achievement, and housing, as well as connecting clients to social service agencies that can address their unique barriers.
What up? My name is JB, and today we're going to take you kind of on a trip. We're going to explore Oklahoma City, explore some great black businesses. We're going to talk to some people and just kind of give you guys a different perspective of Oklahoma City.
There is a lot more to the black community than just rappers and just good ball players, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Like, there's a lot of art.
The black community in Oklahoma City is incredible just because of all the talented people that are here just doing amazing things. And we couldn't be in a better position now to create change, and I'm excited to see it.
Us as a community, if we lift as we climb, we can get somewhere.
As black folks, we always have hope, but we've had a hard year.
Over the past year, with everything going on, George Floyd, racial injustice, and pandemic, it can easily feel like PTSD, just because we've been continuously dealing with trauma after trauma after trauma. You know, there needs to be some change, but it's hopeful to see that there are people of all color, all races, all creed, willing to have a discussion.
What up? We are here at Back to My Roots, my friend Lakeitha's business. Hey. We're gonna go in and talk to her.
How you doing?
Good. Lakeitha, your shop is dope. Tell us about what the brand stands for. What does it mean?
Back to My Roots started because I cut my relaxer off. Wow. And I was like, oh, I'm back to my roots. I realized that it was so much deeper than hair, and our community needed more empowerment. And so I was like, I'll just put it on a shirt. And then it just kept going and going. I'm black every Friday. Self-love is the best love. I have over 50 designs.
Tell us why clothes are so important with your goal of empowerment.
We gotta wear clothes. Put a positive statement on the clothes. You can walk around and don't have to say a word, and your shirt will say it for you.
But which one is your favorite? Which one is like crack? It's like everybody popping right now with?
That one.
For real?
Yeah,
okay.
Because my tribe, I mean, if it wasn't for so many people that have had my back and filled in when I couldn't, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's important, you know. For me, myself, I love walking into a business and seeing the people that own it and run it look like me, you know. So, yeah, I'm with it, so. One of the dopest things about Oklahoma City is our black businesses. So we're here at Off the Hook to talk to Chef Slaughter about their business.
There's a lot of art in the black community, and I do feel that it's art that has to be seen, it's art that has to be tasted, it's art that has to be heard.
Man, what's up, Corey? Man, it's good to see you.
Likewise,
Chef
brother.
Slaughter, been some
Yes,
years.
sir.
Oh, man, kind of give us a rundown about the restaurant.
Man, Off the Hook Seafood and More actually started in 2013. Since we started Off the Hook, I have seen so many new entrepreneurs come after us.
Explain to us why black-owned businesses, black-owned restaurants are important.
It's for the future. Our role models growing up were the drug dealers, you know what I'm saying, the pimps, you know what I'm saying, the gangsters, like, that's what we grew up. So to me, I feel that it's important to show somebody that it's okay to be a chef.
You do something that we need to do more of in our community, and that's help the person after you.
That's what's more important, is to promote somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because if we can bring each other up, we all can eat.
Yeah, you can teach that, bro. That's a class right there, bro.
Most definitely.
For real. So I know you guys working on the expungement fair. Now, how'd that come about, and what's the plan?
Oklahoma's #1 in incarceration of African Americans per capita.
Criminal records, as we all know, taint a person, oftentimes unfairly, unable to get a job, unable to get a loan, and they have no other means to support themselves. They're probably more likely to get back into crime.
We wanted to focus not just on the expungement or elimination of people's records, but how do we keep people out of the system?
Yeah.
Eliminate that off their record where they couldn't be discriminated against because they carried a record, give them a new life, connect them to programs, not just at the Urban League, but across really the city that would help them rebuild their lives. Then we are excited. We're gonna probably see this year at our expungement expo upwards of 500 people.
Mental health is something that often gets overlooked, especially in our community. We're gonna talk to someone from Real Talk Brothers and someone from Fade No Barbershop.
We're more than just barbers. A lot of people trust their barbers more than they trust their brother.
doubt.
And tell you about their deepest secret. For so long, black men have kind of found their therapeutic oasis in the barber chair.
What's going on, boss? You good?
See y'all. Good to see how y'all doing.
All right.
Yeah. Do you find yourself feeling like a therapist yourself in the chair?
Yeah, no question, man. I learn my clients and I learn about their situations through the way they tell me how they feel.
So the Real Talk Brother Grant has provided that opportunity for the barber to then, pass along a young brother getting a haircut to a mental health professional to maybe dig deeper in some things that a barber can't do.
The program, Real Talk Brother, what got you involved?
Well, from a personal standpoint, I know the value in therapy because I've had therapy myself.
Yeah, I literally just started therapy last week, man. Like, I think it's important. What do y'all want to see happen? What do y'all want to come from, the work that y'all are doing?
My biggest takeaway, man, I just don't want men to feel alone, you feel me? Like, I don't want men to feel like they're by themselves.
The goal I'm reaching is to try to make this a better place.
I'm hoping that we don't stop now. I'm hopeful that we continue to grow, continue to move, and that there's still work that needs to be done. We're not done.
Well, there's so many things that Urban League does to benefit us, including workforce. We have housing, the education we have for our young people, and keeping our communities engaged.
What the Urban League is doing is so important because I think we have a unique opportunity right now in Oklahoma City to build our community up together.
So it's good that the Urban League provides resources because sometimes all we need is help for us to get our footing to then be successful.
No sense in letting somebody be down. When you have the opportunity to help them rise, do it.
There's so much we have to offer to the world.
To hear people say, if you can do it, I can do it, that's really what it's more about to me, about inspiring. So.
The best part of this, just being able to build back and build stronger and build better.
We want to set an opportunity for other people to come behind what's being done and keep this growth going.
Listen, I hope you guys had a great time. Today was awesome. It was so important. And we look forward to doing this all again next year and exploring more people and more business and more great things next year. Thank you so much, Urban League.
Thank you, Urban League family, for letting me be your host for this event. I'll turn the program over now to Dr. Valerie Thompson for some closing comments.
Thank you, Jason. And on behalf of the Urban League board, staff, and volunteers, thank you for joining the Urban League for our 74th annual gala. We hope you have enjoyed our virtual event. Remember, you can support us today by donating to the Urban League at our website at www.urbanleagueok.org. And remember to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks again, everyone. And remember, we are one.